it just wasn't right. You know what I mean? We're not tolerating as women that would happen in that store. So we're going to be here every day, every day. We don't want this store to have no business at all. They shouldn't profit off of nobody. That's why we're here. We're gonna be here every day because what happened in that store is we're not tolerating as women. You know what I mean? It ain't about black women. It's just about all women. It's about all women that shouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? It's a woman thing that shouldn't have happened. Them men should not have did this. So as women, you can see around, look around. It's all women. It's different color women. It's all women because we're not going to tolerate this no more.
And if I can make a statement,
right?
Every person standing out here, male and female, came from the womb of a woman.
Right.
And we need to be respected in our communities.
Right.
Because we brought all of you forth. And that's all I want to say. You should love your women.
Right. And then another thing, we want these men to be prosecuted to the fullest. We want these men to be brought up charges. You know what I mean? That's what we want. We want these men to be brought up to the charges that they, you know, we want them to be. We really didn't hear, like, you know, no charges being. We want these men to be prosecuted for this. You know what I mean? We want Sapella, we want him to prosecute these men for what these, right, for what they did to these women. We want that to be, you know, happening too. So, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna lose the focus of what happened in this store. That's why we're here. We're gonna be here every day, every day, every day. You know what I mean? We're gonna be here every day.
Can we get your name, please?
My name is Annette Gant. So here go a family member of them young ladies.
Miss Annette Fulton.
Yeah.
Reagan. Annette Fulton Reagan.
Right.
And just to see my family member threw around by a man like that. If it had been a boyfriend, he would have been arrested. And right. She was also held against her will. She was begging for her shirt to be let go. And them men wouldn't even let her back out of the store. We're hurt. My family is hurt over that. A lot of them ain't coming out because they're upset. They don't know what to do. And the girls are hurting now. And the next day, they're young. By the next day, they're all swelled up. They can barely move around. They can't come down here all like that because they're hurting. So, men, you don't hit on women. Do y'all hit your women? No. Do y'all hit your mother? No. Don't hit mine.
But if that's their custom, let them go back to where they came. That may be their custom, but it's not ours. It's not ours.
Okay, let's stay away from the. Okay, secondly, we come here today, and as you see, we are demanding that this gas station don't open up. But what we will do, and if Zapala does not answer the call, we will be down at Allegheny County Courthouse at 8 a.m. tomorrow in his office. You can guarantee that. We're not going to play around with him. It's in the discussion. That is what I'm looking for, and I bring with the community. We'll be down at Allegheny Courthouse at Stephen Zapala's office tomorrow at 8 a.m. if there are no charges filed, and I'm not talking about citation. We want them taken in handcuffs and charged with kidnapping as well.
Yep. It's her will. Right. So that's why we're here.
Same coverage y'all give when women were being men or arrested.
One at a time, please.
Some people have never been involved in a press conference. Come on.
The same coverage that they give when you get arrested and you assault someone, whether you're black, white, purple, blue, or green, it's the same coverage y'all should get. Put them on the news. Let them, their faces be splattered all over the news like you would do us. Give them the same charges you would give us.
Exactly.
Treat them the way you would treat us. They're in our country.
That's right.
Deport them if necessary.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Ms. Mark.
Tim Stevens is here to speak from the NAACP. Come on, we're not no more. Come on, I'm trying, whatever. I'm just trying to get y'all up here. Right. Okay. But you'll be over.
All right, we have Khalid Rahim had the wisdom to put the women up front who are the victims of this situation. And the men have come forth to support our black women.
We appreciate
We want to make that absolutely clear. This is unacceptable. Late last night, I sent this letter out to Mr. Zapala. Late last night, he has it in his hands or in his computer. This letter from BPEP and the Coalition Against Violence requests, first of all, I'm stating this is one of the most outrageous incidents I've ever seen on video. It's an outrage. We have begun to witness too many instances in this nation of violence against people of color, particularly African Americans. And as African American based organizations, we will not tolerate the treatment shown in the video of these two African American women. We ask that you, as the District Attorney of Allegheny County, send a very clear message that this type of treatment of African Americans, and particularly African American women, at the hands of men is totally unacceptable, and that such acts will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I ask that you move expeditiously to prosecute these two individuals. Thank you for your serious consideration. This is what must happen. And the men here are supporting our women, and we as a community are supporting each other.
That's right. Collectively.
Like I said before, we're not going to tolerate this anymore. These are our women. Like the lady said, we were born from a woman. We're not going to tolerate. I don't know who those gentlemen were. I don't know if you treat your lady folk that way, but you're not going to keep treating ours like that. We're here to support them, and we're going to stay here. I already told them we're here today. We'll probably be here tomorrow, the next day. We're going to do what we have to do, and I brought a bunch of our NAACP board members, and our coalition is here. There's coalition members of different groups. We're going to be here. Mr. Sabala, do what you're supposed to do.
Amen.
See us at 8 a.m.
ANNETTEGANT. Yeah. So, like we said, we're gonna be here every day. Every day we're gonna be here because we're not tolerating it.
I just want to express that the video was very disturbing. I'm a Northside resident. I have been raised on the North Side. Not only was it very disturbing, but to speak with a police officer yesterday and be informed that these gentlemen has been charged with misdemeanors, that they were escorted to their cars due to them being at risk for retaliation. Pittsburgh's been, Pitt, we all know Pitt just recently did a study that African Americans, this is the most racist city for African Americans to live in.
Yes.
So with that being said, why wasn't those gentlemen escorted to a police vehicle instead of to their cars? Because if that was on the other foot, if that was a black man, that same situation would not have occurred in that manner. They would not have been escorted to their cars. They would have been escorted to the police car down to the county jail. You know, and charged with more than with a misdemeanor. This is so unacceptable. So we got this data, we got this information. We need to change. And the higher ups within the city council, whatever, they need to change, because at the end of the day, us black people continue to suffer here, and it's not right.
Because if you see on the film, you know, once the girls got out of the store, the men could have locked the door and called 911. They were no longer in danger. The women, they left the store. And once they left the store, they could have locked the door and called the police. But they refused to do that. They came out of the store. As a matter of fact, they came out 2 doors to get to these women. Because there's another door in there. They came out 2 doors to get to this woman. So once they came out of the store, once the women came out of the store, these men came out of the store. Not only one, 4 men. 4 men came out of the store and beating on these 2 women. So once they came out of the store, they could have locked the door and called 911. But they didn't want to do that. Because you know why? Because they thought nothing was going to happen to them. They thought that they could do this to us. So they came out, if you see on the video, and she was walking behind. So he hit her from the behind. She didn't even know he was behind her. You know what I mean? And then the other one took her and jammed her head into the gas pump. Like, who does that? Like, really, who really does that?
And
You
that,
know what I mean?
And that
They-
would constitute aggravated
Assault,
assault, not
right.
simple
Right.
assault.
You know what I mean? And then they were calling them animals. Y'all can't hear the video. They was calling these girls animals. They ain't animals. That could have been my daughter. That could have been my sister. That could have been my mother. Like I'm just appalled. Like I can't sleep because this happened. You know, I live, like I said, I've been living on the north side all my life. And this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense.
So if we could, I don't know if there are any other people who are scheduled to speak. Sister, I know you're upset. Any other people who are scheduled to speak, we want to kind of step up. Okay.
You know, we've already reviewed the videos and we already know what has happened. But I'm gonna tell you something. These people are suffering from PSTD. Just looking at the video caused these people to have post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yes.
And everybody here right now should be eligible for a disability check. Because I'm gonna tell you the God's honest truth. It's hurting, it's frightening that you cannot approach a person. People are unapproachable when it comes to a black African American person. You're not approachable. They always want to say you're aggressive. They always want to say that you're loud. But it's our culture. And you don't try to understand us. But I'm not here to try to make you understand us. But I am here to make you know that these people have got to be persecuted to the highest level, persecuted to the highest level of the law. Every last one of them. I am a North Sider, and I don't want to come to any store on the North Side, North Hills, Monroeville, Fox Chapel, wherever I choose to go. I don't want to have the fear that I cannot say something to someone in a store or anywhere else for that matter. Without getting beat. We've been beat enough. We were beat on ships.
Okay, Nick, brother, we'll introduce his brother here.
Just before you leave, can we get our first name? Can we? For the people who have spoken so far.
Pastor Dolores Thrower.
Spell it for us, Dolores.
Dolores.
Last name, too.
Thrower.
What church are you at?
I'm at Legacy International Worship Center.
Thank you. Thank you. And we had Annette as well, right?
Yeah.
Spell it, Annette, one more time.
ANNETTEGANT. Now, you don't keep me to spell my name.
The family relative to, what was your name as well, ma'am? Can you?
Annette Regan, A-N-N-E-T-T-E.
Sorry, honey, can you come up a little bit?
I can't hear you.
Annette Regan, A-N-N-E-T-T-E-R-E-G-A-N.
In relation to the girls, too.
Cousin.
Thank you, Annette.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
My name is Reverend Lee Saunders from Metropolitan Baptist Church. I've been a North Sider all my life, and I'm over 60.
So we're going to have some words.
That's correct.
Some words.
Genafie Jones. I'm a North Sider and I'm a social worker with a master's degree, and I will be advocating to the fully extent regarding this matter.
What's your first name again? I'm sorry.
Genafie, Genafie.
Say what you want to say.
Genaf as in Frank, I-E.
My name is William Anderson. I'm the newly appointed director of the Allegheny County Democratic Black Caucus. I am here standing in solidarity with our women who have been under attack for far too long. The statistics have just proven that African Americans are worse off here than anywhere else in the entire country.
Right.
Being controlled by Democrats for 85 years, this is unacceptable. We are controlled by a party that is supposed to be a party for the people, and the African Americans are the most loyal constituency of the Democratic Party. Right. We are here to hold our party accountable as we are the most loyal constituency, and our vote must count. We will vote in each and every election. We will vote for those who support our community and stand up for our community. We are demanding that our Democratic officials, leaders, and our Democratic district attorney press charges immediately against these men that have assaulted these unarmed African American women. African American women have been under attack in this county and in this country for far too long. It is becoming an increasing thing that must be stopped. And we are demanding that Stephen Zapala press charges immediately and arrest these men and have them taken to the Allegheny County jail. We will boycott Exxon, we will boycott this gas station, we will continue to boycott any company that does not respect African Americans,
are us as black people, because there are black people in Pittsburgh. We are here to stay, and we will not be pushed out of our community. So we demand Stephen Zapala either resign from office or do his job and prosecute people and those that attack and target African Americans in our community. Bye.
Thank you. How y'all doing? Yeah, Marcus Reed, President of Norfolk Heights. I just want to say that when a black person is being charged, we never got to sit in front of cameras and say, please press charges. We know charges is stacked up on us. I'm saying we know that these ladies right here was treated like they was wrong. And the police treat us like we're wrong. The city treat us like we're wrong. We're not wrong all the time. Everybody's seen this video. Everybody's seen what these people did. They was wrong. They became the aggressor. Yeah, they became the aggressor, and they need to be charged.
What's happening?
Come on up to the camp.
No. This is not personal, but this is something to be done. It's like y'all doing too much. Y'all need to say about executive.
No. That's not what we're here. Don't switch the subject.
Excuse me. I just wanted to speak as a
Can you
resident
please
here.
focus on why we're here?
Exactly.
Please.
As a
We do
resident
not want
here,
two different stories.
a resident here in Marshall Shadeland, I just want to put all the other businesses on notice on Brighton Avenue, all up and through Brighton Avenue, that we will not accept any type of mistreatment towards our black women in our neighborhoods and in our communities. All the businesses. That's all I'd like to say. Zori Kamaria.
Can you spell it for us, please?
Zurikameria.
So what we'd like to do at this point, unless there are no other speakers, and the sister, let me say this, let me stop and say this. The sister who had the comments, if there's something that you wanted to say, just let us know. You're more than welcome to say it. You know, we're definitely not opposed to it. Positive criticism is the only way we can grow as a people. So we're not afraid of some type of critical analysis. We do the best we can. If we fall short, let us know so we can do better the next go round. That's what it's all about. So again, one community, one spirit.
One community.
One community, one spirit.
One spirit.
One community,
One spirit.
one
community, one spirit.
And so, in that light, because this occurred on the north side, and it impacted people from the north side community, but the overwhelming response and support from people as far away as the Mon Valley, the East Side, the Hill District, the West End, everybody has came out to support the travesty that occurred here. And that's why we say one community, one spirit. So in that light, on Wednesday, we're gonna have our first community meeting to talk about where we go from here. And that meeting is scheduled to be held at 6 o'clock on the north side at the old McNarca School, which is now the Northside Partnership Project Community Resource Center at 2610 Maple. 2610 Maple. Is that Maple Avenue or Maple Street? There you go. Say it again. Maple Avenue. 2610 Maple Avenue on the north side, 6 o'clock. We're inviting everyone. We want to focus and center black women because black women were brutalized and black women's children were also brutalized. So we want to center black women, but everyone is more than welcome to attend and to participate and to continue to demonstrate and how we can come together to effectively shut this business down. And I just want to let you know, this is just the first step. We're going to shut it down, and then we're going to make it what it should have always been, a community business. We're going to own this bad boy up here. So that's going to be the next phase of this whole struggle.
That's right.
See, we're going to finish doing what they should have done in 1955 when they shut down the bus station in Montgomery. What they should have done is shut it down, and after they shut it down, took it over.
That's right.
So we love Sister Rosa, so we walking in her footsteps, we shutting it down, we boycotting it, but we coming back and we're going to reclaim it and make it ours. All power to the people. Thank you all for coming out. What do we want?
Justice. When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it,
Shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down! What do we want? Justice!
when do we want it?
Now! What do we want? Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
we don't get it.
You want one of this? We're just passing a stack around. Are we done? I think we. Okay, yes.
Tim, here you go. Okay, Tim.
Thank you.
Have one? You said two.
I'm reaching out to Manco to see if.
What's the address again on Maple? What's the address?